This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of Me. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, we back.
Yeah, we're just ripping it right away.
All
I
right.
don't care. No build-up. Let's just go.
Okay.
We just press record. Alex got jump scared more than anything in this movie by me pressing the record button.
Before that,
we do have some housekeeping. I know we don't have this a lot, okay? Please go like, comment, subscribe. We do recommendations every 5 episodes. All that good stuff, right? If you like us, share us with your friends. Rate us on Spotify. Really helps out the podcast. If you rate us, if you comment, if you do all that stuff.
Follow us wherever you find
Ring
your
the
podcast.
notification bell. If you want to hype us on YouTube, that's a new thing they're doing. You can hype us on there if you really want to. I don't know if it'll do anything, but you can if you'd like.
Sure.
Our housekeeping, though, very exciting news. Now, I hate to say this in memorandum to our first theme song.
Memorandum.
Okay? Memento mori, as you you say.
Okay,
to our first theme song.
It'll be forever memorialized. Okay.
Listen, you can listen to probably I can't remember the induction of it, but it's probably over 200 episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. Thanks to our beautiful, amazing, extremely talented friends at Corpus Earthling. If you don't like them, you don't like music. I'm sorry. It just is a fact.
Bandcamp.
Please go there. Listen, we put the link to them all the time in our their Bandcamp in our description every single time. Please go listen to their music. Please support them if you can. Give whatever you can. Please donate to them. They make amazing stuff. They're two Ontario artists, and they're awesome. They're really great. I love what they're doing. You don't hear music like they make, and it's amazing. It's awesome. After glazing them, they have generously donated us another theme song,
which will be present on the next.
Yes, the next podcast will have our brand new, shiny, amazing theme song. I think it's better than our first one. I love them both.
It does have a reference to something that is deeply important. Important to
the lore
of
our podcast. So we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the guys in Corpus Earthling. You're doing amazing work. And that I don't just say that because you're giving us theme songs for free. I promise I'm not just saying that. I actually legitimately do listen to your music, and I think it's really, really good. I love supporting you. I will support you however I can. We're sending them some exclusive merch, too. We don't sell merch, but I am sending them some. So, please.
Some incredible, if I may say so, some amazing merch. It is really great.
If you watched our Instagram stories, you know.
If you listen to our last episode, we did talk about this, so you should also know.
I made a mock-up shirt that said,
of a famous, now famous
quote from someone who hated on the podcast. It just says, "They mostly come out at night," and then it says, "The official, unofficial, worst channel on YouTube." We don't make merch a lot, okay? We don't sell merch. We don't do any of that. We're just not big enough at the moment to make it worth it, but
we want to give them something.
We want to give back, and I actually Blackwater Media is an amazing part of the community too. So
he's always got new content too.
He always got new content. He's always commenting. He's always a really, really cool guy. So honestly, if you want to Blackwater Media, if you want to get in our slide into our Instagram DMs or something like that, or email us at tmcoan at gmail. Please, I can send you some stuff too.
Yeah,
because you've been a huge help too. So please let us know. And if you want to be part of this community and get some of your own exclusive merch, you can start commenting and doing that stuff too. We really appreciate everyone in this community. It's a small community, but it's a really great community, and I love everyone that listens to this podcast. We do it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
We're not here to make money. We're not here to make this big-ass podcast. We just love recording, and we love watching shitty movies.
Can we please...
All right, let's just fucking rip this Band-Aid.
About this stupid movie?
This fuck-ass movie. Listen, if you know this franchise, if you've watched Halloween, you know it's not full of great movies, okay? You know. You just know. Being a Halloween fan is a hard fucking job because you have to defend a franchise that is full of just stupid-ass movies, but one of them takes the cake. One of them is in that upper echelon of just horrible bullshit, dog shit movies that no one wants to watch. Every time you marathon the franchise, which I don't know why you would.
You hate yourself?
You hate yourself enough to marathon the entire franchise because, boy, howdy, you're going to be watching a lot of shit.
You're going to have a fun time, yeah.
This is always the top of the list for me. This is like the most... I skip it.
No, this, I don't even care if it's a hot take. This might be the dumbest slasher movie I've ever seen in my life.
Like, honestly,
and I've seen this. This is my third time watching this stupid movie. And, you know, when you sit here in this room watching it and you're forcing yourself to, like, pay attention, but you're forcing yourself to really take it in.
How sad is it? How sad?
Man.
Sorry, I drink a little too much because I had to get through this movie.
We had to. Yeah.
How sad it is? How sad is it that it's the worst slasher you've ever seen, and it's in the Halloween franchise?
Look, I don't.
Let's get hot takes out of the way first. Okay.
So first of all,
I want to talk about something.
This isn't even my favorite franchise. Like, I prefer Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street over this any day of the week.
Here's a hot take. I'll be honest. Okay, as a franchise, if you're counting just Michael Myers,
as a franchise, yes.
Just Michael Myers, though,
yes,
right? Because you have to discount the third
one.
The third one we'll get to.
We'll get to that.
If you're just counting Michael Myers, this is the worst slasher franchise.
No, easily. This is.
I've had funner times with like that fucking Hatchet or whatever.
No, like any meme,
like Leprechaun. I've had funner times with Leprechaun. Like, it's really sad because the first two are masterpiece slasher movies.
Yeah.
They're fucking incredible movies, right? But then it all goes out the fucking window.
This one... Okay, so first of all, I love Halloween 3. And in a way,
hot take...
The biblical failure here of this franchise, I personally am, when
you read about Halloween,
I'm at the point where I'm deeply happy. I'm happy that this movie is such a failure. I'm happy that it went this way because... Well,
I'm not, because they continued it.
Well, that's what I mean.
They tried to go
That's
forward.
what I mean, though, is I didn't get... Because when I watched Halloween 3 for the first time, it was like, everyone says, oh, this is the worst movie ever made.
It gets so much hate.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something, and I know this is controversial. Halloween 3 is my favorite Halloween movie.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I do love a lot about it. I love it is the most Halloween-y one. I love the whole, like, mask thing with the kids. I love the bleak ending. I love how crazy it is, and I love that they wanted to do, like, a anthology thing about set on the holiday.
Well, okay, so like the fact that they wanted to do that and they did it with 3, right? Like, so Halloween 1 and 2, don't get me wrong, they're prestige fucking slasher movies, right? They are so goddamn good. They set the standard for slasher movies going like forward, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that they're like, okay, so like John Carpenter was like, okay, I want to make an anthology series.
Because, spoiler for a 40-year-old movie, they blow him the fuck up at the end of 2.
Yep.
So they're like, okay, well,
he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, so now Michael Myers is dead. Let's continue with an anthology series based on like stuff on Halloween, right? And you're like, that could work, I guess. And then you watch 3 and you're just like, oh, I actually really like this. It has the vibes. It's a perfect Halloween movie to watch on Halloween, just like the first Halloween. And you're watching it, you're having a lot of fun. And then you're like, okay, cool. If you don't know, at this point you should know because it's fucking like 40 years old at this point. But you're like thinking to yourself, like, okay, maybe 4 is like the next part of the anthology where it's like it continues, right? And then you go back to Michael Myers, and you're just like, what?
So they couldn't let it go. They couldn't let it go
because the real fact is that 3 was a commercial failure. People wanted Michael Myers.
People wanted the thing back.
The problem is we created this franchise.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate, but it did happen. I'm sure not everyone wanted Michael Myers back, but enough people did where they're just like, fuck, we're not going to make any money doing the anthology thing. We have to bring back Michael Myers, right? So 4 comes out, and it's okay. I would not say it's great.
It's objectively speaking, it's a fine movie. It gets exactly what the fucking normies wanted. It gets Michael Myers back.
It like checks all the boxes, but it just leaves something to be desired.
But compared to, again, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, it's just missing that like extra like oomph that you expect.
It's missing like that special ingredient. I don't know, like, but then you're like 4, okay, whatever, and then you're continuing the franchise, which again I don't recommend. I do not. My perfect franchise, if you want to watch Michael Myers, like the perfect if you really want to watch all the good Michael Myers movies, watch 1, 2, and H2O.
Yeah, that if you want to, the Laurie Strode saga, there you go.
That is complete. Those are the 3 that you watch, and then you forget about everything else.
But no, what you do is you watch. You sit through 4, and you have a decent time with it, and then you watch 5, which takes a massive dump over every single thing that 4 set up and built off. And it's just like I don't even want to talk about the like. We're not doing a play-by-play of this movie. I do not.
No, it's gonna be a rambler.
So
the one thing I will say about the play-by-play, I hate that we get a recap of 4.
Look, I'm fine with the recap, but it's such a like
when they like reshoot like the very end.
The problem is, oh my god,
because they retcon it to where. Like she attempted to murder the mom, who like again the mom is not even in the movie, so I don't understand why they even do this
because they couldn't do it.
Because like at the end of 4, like she kills the mom in the bathtub.
She becomes Michael Myers.
Yeah, because it's like maybe they're going to continue that
because she's related. Like Michael Myers is dead. They blow him the fuck away at the end of 4, and now the little girl is going to be the killer, and it's like they just ended on that, and then 5 comes along, and they, again, just like 3, they couldn't let it go. We couldn't just move past Michael Myers, even though they literally ended on moving past him. They end the movie like we're moving past Michael Myers, and then they couldn't let it go. So what does this movie do? She didn't actually kill the mom at the end.
The mom's alive.
She's alive. She's not in the movie, but she's alive. The little girl spends half...
Which is... I think is deeply... let me just get this out of the way. I think it's deeply hilarious that the mom never shows up because this little girl is going in like through the most like traumatic fucking things in her entire life.
Well...
And the mom is... like on a trip somewhere or
with
like,
the dad, yeah,
like just nowhere to be found, and no one contacts them.
No one cares.
Like no one gives a shit about like the parents would be highly concerned that Michael Myers is back because the mom fought so hard to like get rid of Michael. Yeah, and like. I hope you didn't like the final girl in the fucking 4th one. Cause
we'll get there.
We'll get to that.
So they make the little girl, Jamie, in this, for an hour of the movie, she is completely mute. She
Oh my God.
is apparently so horrified.
Again, for no reason.
No reason.
Like, none of the plot points in this make actual sense.
The grown up final girl from 4 dies 20 minutes into this.
Unceremoniously just
gets stabbed with a pair of scissors off camera.
Yeah, off camera, just fucking nothing happens.
And, if you think to yourself, oh, well, maybe, oh, they have to kill her because, there's no mercy and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Maybe she'll get replaced with, like, an interesting character. No. It's ass. She gets replaced with the most annoying characters imaginable. And, oh my God, Loomis in this.
Loomis is like some raving fucking madman that makes no sense and screams at a 9-year-old girl the entire movie.
And I read that the actor who played Loomis, Donald Pleasance, he had extreme
and I'm not
disagreements.
If you haven't seen this movie,
with the director,
Loomis literally like Home Alone's Michael Myers at the end of the movie. At the
very, 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 very end of the movie.
He becomes Kevin McAllister and like
with a 2x4.
With a 2x4 and some chain rope.
It
is the stupidest way to conclude your goddamn movie because it's like you're reducing one of the most important characters in like the first quote unquote
1,
3.
2, and 4.
Yeah, like the first 3 movies that have Michael Myers in them. You're like reducing him to this like crazy lunatic that like is in a children's ward screaming at children, and then traps some guy in a fucking chainmail.
Because they do that thing that drives me insane in like almost every. I feel like almost any slasher movie, this ends up annoying me when they have like a psychic connection.
Well, it annoys me too because it takes away from all the deaths, right?
Yeah.
In a slasher movie, you're supposed to show the deaths. Every single time they cut back to like the little girl having like a
panic
psychic
attack.
Connection, or drawing.
So she has like
drawing teeth on a fucking whiteboard, or
she has a psychic connection to Michael where she like sees the deaths, I guess. She sees what he sees. Where does that come from? I don't know. Because they're related. Who cares?
Well, and I don't get the psychic connection because it shows her like touching Michael's hand at the end of 4, right? And that is supposed to be like the transference of the psychic connection.
Apparently.
Which is weird because it's just her uncle. It's not like they have this...
Uncle?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to that. One of the stupidest scene.
Probably the dumbest scene I've ever seen in my life.
It's probably the stupidest scene in the entire realm of slasher movies. And we've seen some dumbass
I've seen some dumb shit in my life.
But... they have that like psychic connection, and it just takes away from everything because it grinds the momentum to a fucking halt every time. And it's not like, okay, so listen, the actors are giving it their all. They're trying their best with what they have, right?
Yeah.
It is just a bad script. It's bad directing.
Extremely bad.
Just horrible, horrible script. The plot points, there's so many plot holes in this fucking movie, and I don't really understand what they were doing. It took 3 fucking writers to write this, but I guarantee that's because, like, writer 1 was writing it, said, fuck this, I don't want to do it, gave it to the next writer. Writer 2 said, fuck this is horrible garbage.
Writer 3 added the Man in Black.
Writer 3 was like, okay, we'll make Michael cry and the Man in Black.
We'll add a weird conspiracy thing that goes absolutely nowhere.
I don't know if that's actually how it went, but like it just screams that no one wanted to touch this with like a 10-foot pole because it's ass. It is absolute hot trash ass.
Yeah. And there's not like, listen, it's a slasher movie, so like even the bare minimum, the deaths suck. And this movie,
they're all like 90% of them are off screen in a Halloween movie.
It's a slasher movie, and it doesn't even have any Jahoobies. Well,
listen,
there's no bazongas in
You
this
don't
movie.
need Jahoobies to make a movie good. Okay,
It's a slasher.
I will argue that to the day the cows come home, but it's a slasher, and they're known for that.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. There's that stupid fucking.
There's the most awkward scene
where it's just like ASMR, like kissing noises, and they're like getting it on, and there's moaning, and then he gets killed in the most cliche way ever by a pitchfork.
Yeah, you ever see that before?
And she gets a off-screen head decapitation. Would have been nice to see.
No.
You know what's funny is like it's the most like PG-13 horror movie in the entire franchise.
Yeah, because
like there's not a lot of swearing. Well, look, there's not a lot of like ultra violence.
There's no ultra violence.
It's just embarrassing.
I mean, it starts off with, let's just go over the deaths, because the first guy is so after Michael Myers floats down the river like a piece of wood, he like comes to a homeless guy's cabin, and he apparently spends a whole year asleep in a coma.
Like, the homeless guy just takes care of him
for a whole year,
and the homeless guy gets like murked somehow. He like sits him down and like puts something on top of him. I don't know. I still have no idea what the fucking death is.
He grabs his neck, and you think, oh, he's gonna snap his neck.
But then it shows him like lifting something up and slamming it down, and I literally have no idea what it is.
That's the first death.
And then he stabs the one girl with the scissors.
Stabs her with the scissors.
And then
he stabs a guy with
the guy with the
like a 3-prong thing.
Yeah, the guy with the car. It's like a 3-prong like backhoe or something. I don't know. Or like I have no fucking idea what it is. But he stabs him and then drags him off screen, and that guy's dead. And this is literally what the deaths are. Like
there's nothing. Yeah,
there's no like violent.
Oh, no, like, crazy effects. Yeah, there's no.
We'll get to the car scene because it's not a death scene, but that's like the next like tense scene. But then there's also the dog barking, and they try and build up tension with like the dog barking when the girl gets stabbed with the scissors, and then the dog does die. So just
you see a little
a stuffed animal,
at the very end of the movie.
And then let's see what are the other deaths. The cops die
off camera
because they just have poke holes in their neck.
One of them, by the way, the cops. Let's talk about that. So there's 2 cops in the movie.
Do you want to talk about the sound effects too?
Yes, there's 2 bumbling idiot cops in the movie, and it's like, look, I get it. There's no shortage of slasher movies of dumb idiot cops.
Well, like every slasher movie does this, where like the cops are just bumbling idiots, and the teenagers or whoever is the final people have to take care of it themselves, right? But this goes to the extreme. It's like it becomes like a bad parody movie.
They play like Looney Tunes music over the cop.
Well, they even do like
weird, slide whistles and
like
shit.
Weird sound effects whenever they make jokes. It only happens once, but it's enough to drive you fucking insane.
They do it twice. They do it at the beginning when they show them, and then near the end, like right before they die. And you're just like, really? Okay.
It's like, okay, you can make them bumbling idiots without telegraphing that they're bumbling idiots.
But
like we know you don't have to hold our hand through it.
They apparently get stabbed to death with a pitchfork off screen, even though you only see one dead cop body.
Yeah.
Then
and then
the two
in the barn,
one with the pitchfork, one with the scythe,
and then the girl like the final girl is the final girl from 4's friend.
Bro, this is the most nothing burger final girl that's ever been final girled in any movie.
And I think even she dies.
Yeah, she gets stabbed with a knife because she's like
off screen.
It's on screen, but you don't see anything. She just gets like poked.
Sorry, it's off frame. My bad. Off frame.
It's out of focus.
Out of focus. Yes.
And she gets stabbed with a knife in her shoulder, and apparently that's enough to kill her. On the most unceremonious death, there's a guy who's in a cop car who just every line of dialogue is 80 yard, and he gets like smashed against the dashboard.
There's also a guy that gets hung from like a fucking ladder that he
gets hung by a rope.
like a rope ladder that he's trying to throw out the window. And the amount of useless slow-mo in this movie too. They have a slow-mo scene of just a guy breaking out a window with a shotgun butt. Why? They have a slow-mo of him throwing out the rope ladder. What is the point? What is the point?
I'm losing my mind.
I cannot believe this movie exists. Like, I cannot. Can we talk about the car scene? Because that is embarrassing.
Well, apparently that kid dies, I guess. There's like a kid who...
He has like a heart attack or something? Because he doesn't even get hit by a car. He gets out... He, like, Neos his way out of the fucking way of a car. Okay, so Michael can drive a car. Like, and I know he's driven cars in the past, but, like... He can fully just drive a Camaro.
We'll talk about one of the stupidest scenes after this.
But like he can I need to talk about how he can competently drift and drive a car through like a cornfield, through a town.
Still drives like a granny.
He does drive like a granny because he can't even hit two kids
that are like, yeah, they're not running like they're not cheetahs, you know.
No. Well, and like one kid even like he has enough time to get out of a way of the car, but he has such a panic attack that he dies apparently because he's like breathing heavy, and the final girl's like, "Oh, you'll be okay," and then he's never seen ever again.
Yeah, and it's like you don't see the car hit him, but I guess we're supposed to assume it did. Again, through the power of shit editing.
Well, and that's the other thing. The editing in this movie is like the fucking worst, bro. It is so goddamn bad. There are scenes where you have no fucking clue what is going on. Like, we'll get to the Loomis battle, but like
battle.
I call it a battle.
That's okay. All right.
That is an overstatement. It's not a battle.
Let's talk about the amazing car mask scene.
Fuck. If you know this franchise, you know what we're going to talk about. This is absolutely embarrassing trash. And if you really think about it, if you like after all this, if you really think about it, it is completely fucking useless, and there's no reason why Michael Myers would have acted like this.
But you know, when you really think about it, it's probably only like the 10th most embarrassing scene in the whole movie.
It's true.
But it takes up so much time.
The most embarrassing scene in the movie is the one where like she's running away from Michael Myers, and like all like the little girl's running away from him, and like it's all the sheets in the
basement.
And it's like the editing is so bad that you can't tell like who the fuck is where and what the fuck is going on, and if it's Michael, and then they do a fake out.
No, the most embarrassing scene is Michael doing the
doing yard work,
the Native American crying commercial.
That is the most embarrassing. But I also
the yard work.
I also think the one where he's standing under the tree and you can clearly see him, and he's
with
just he's just like lazily like chopping down like branches of the tree, and he's just like awkwardly standing.
Just kind of like
in any other movie, any other horror movie, they would not show him in broad daylight, and you could like barely see him because you want him to be like hidden. But in this, it's like he's in broad fucking daylight, and it is so awkward because it just looks like a guy. It looks like some guy just waiting for these kids to finish their conversation so he can like,
move on.
Walk on. He's like, it's so stupid.
No.
But anyway, so let's talk about the car scene. So before the guy with the fucking 3-prong thing got killed, his girlfriend gave him a mask. And it's like this ugly, like barbarian, like
it looks like
mask.
It looks like a monster version of like a 50s greaser or something.
Yeah. Or if you've ever watched if you ever played like Gorn or something like that, it looks like a character from Gorn. Or it almost looks like a weird reference, but it looks like the end of Crank 2 when they're wearing like the kaiju masks. The kaiju masks of themselves.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that. Like I said, weird reference.
Fitting.
But
but yeah, he has that mask.
He gets that mask and then he dies, right? So Michael takes his car, his Camaro, apparently.
And the mask.
And he knows exactly where to pick up this girl.
He knows exactly where to pick up the girl.
He knows exactly where to pick her up and exactly what time she's going to be ready, right?
Apparently.
I don't know how.
Don't ask.
Maybe that 3-prong thing was like he brain blasted into his
stole
psyche.
his
Like, ooh, yeah, okay, I know your exact plans now.
It's like the thing from Starship Troopers that eats people's brains.
Yeah, he just sucked like his brain juices out of it.
He knows, and then he picks her up,
and he's in the mask, right? And you know it's Michael.
You know it's him.
He's not talking, and for some reason Michael puts on this mask, this barbarian mask.
And he pretends everything's A-okay.
Now tell me why the fuck he doesn't just immediately kill her, because he's done it with every other fucking character in the whole franchise. He doesn't wait. Like, Michael Myers is not a patient killer. He just kills people. And he's like, oh, we're gonna go for a night on the town.
So they start driving, and they keep driving, and
it is embarrassing how much they're trying to build tension in this scene.
There's no tension
because there's zero. There's
nothing here.
Like the antithesis of tension. Like, you just feel so like what the fuck is?
Yeah, happening? No, you're just like, what am I watching?
And so she's like, I want to stop for cigarettes, and he doesn't, and then she's like, stop for cigarettes, and then he stops the car, backs up to a gas station, lets her get out of the car. Why?
And
why?
The little girl sees. Oh my god! She sees this. What he sees, which is a sign at the gas station.
Giant cookies, and the OO is some girl's titties.
It's the closest you get to big bazongas in this movie.
Big chocolate chip bazongas.
Big chalky chip woman.
I love.
Oh my god!
I don't love this scene, but what I'm saying is, like, it is so embarrassing how they cut to her and she's like, big woman, big cookie woman.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this.
What's what we're doing?
How did you write this into the script and not like just want to put a gun in your mouth?
It's embarrassing.
How did you not like write that down and be like, I should probably quit. I should probably throw in the towel.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like,
I'm a head out.
You know what? I'm probably cooked as a screenwriter. I don't need to to write anything else.
And because of that vision,
big cookie woman. They literally made this little 9-year-old girl say big cookie woman while talking about a woman with cookies for tits.
As she's having like a meltdown. And because of that, the cops know exactly where Michael is.
The most embarrassing thing is, I keep saying,
he drives away.
I keep saying that, but like, it's funny because the cops show up immediately.
Yeah.
Like, she is in this store for like maybe
it
30
can't be
seconds.
that long.
Like, maybe 30 seconds because she's picking up smokes. The cops like literally know exactly where she is, and they triangulate her fucking position, and they're there in like 2 seconds, and I have no idea how they did that.
Well, because Haddonfield is like a small town, and there's only one gas station with Big Cookie Woman.
Big Cookie Jahoobies.
Okay?
But like, how did, even if it's a small town, how in the fuck did they get there so fast?
Because Haddonfield is only like,
it's like they were literally
5 blocks.
It's not though. It's not. It's supposed to be like a suburb. It's not like a.
No, it's a small town. It's a little town. Well, don't get confused just because they filmed it in Salt Lake.
It's a.
Okay, in the middle of summer.
In the middle of summer, even though it's supposed to be October because it's Halloween.
Don't get confused just because you can literally see our city hall.
The set dressing is like my favorite part of like.
Oh my god!
It reminds me of those like.
At some point, they stopped trying.
It reminds me of those Malaysian films where they put the fucking like American flag on like.
The Filipino movies.
The Filipino movies where they put the fucking American flag to make sure like we know it's America. In this, it's like we have to make sure they know it's Halloween. So we're gonna put like little tiny like Halloween decorations over everything.
They put pumpkin stickers over,
and they
like,
put like
everywhere.
Like 2 plastic pumpkins on each porch and stuff.
Because there's no fall leaves. There's no like clouds.
It's the middle of summer.
It is the middle of summer.
You can clearly tell.
It's shameful. But not quite as shameful though.
Was our worst scene?
As the scene.
The car scene is embarrassing, but nothing is as embarrassing as the fucking. And I made this weird reference. Again, I'm full of weird references tonight. But if you've ever seen Superman Batman versus Superman. That scene where everyone memes
Martha?
The fucking where
Spoiler?
where Batman is about to stab Superman and he's like Martha,
Save Martha,
and like save Martha, and like Superman's like, how did you know that very common name?
Yeah, no, it's so. Oh my god.
It is in. Oh my god.
So
okay, so she's getting chased through the. I don't know why we consistently have to go back to the fucking Myers house.
Well, they make it a big deal of this movie because they're like...
They do it in the fucking new ones, too, and I don't get why we have to, like... Why it's a monolith. Why... Like, Michael Myers is the evil, right?
Yeah. It's not the house.
The house is not the evil thing. So why do we consistently have to go back to the Myers house?
No, because in this one, they make it a big deal of Loomis being like, I know, like... You need to go back home. You have to, like... And we won't... Go back home. I won't go back to the house.
I won't mention it past this, but this is also where we see the fucking man in black getting off the fucking bus.
That happened, like, 30 minutes in the movie, bro. Don't even worry about it.
And, like, nothing happens until the end, so...
At the very end.
Don't even worry about him, but he's in the Myers house, too, so...
Doing something.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's doing the ritual upstairs, so, because if you watch the sixth one, they try and pay it off and it fucking crashes and burns immediately. But it's
tried, sure.
Heavy quotations on tried.
Sure, Jim.
But anyway, so she gets down like the chute, right? And he's like trying to pull on the chute, and she's like goes down, and then he embarrassingly tries to like he's like this. Michael Myers has always been, like, incredibly strong, and I don't get why he can't pull a little metal door off of a laundry chute.
It's really hard for him.
Because he has to, like, stab a knife in it and, like, everything. And then she's crawling back up the chute, and they can't... dude, it's so fucking stupid. Because any other movie, like, when they're in the walls, right? Like, when people stab in, it, like, shows it, like, going, like, towards their eye.
Like, close to them, yeah.
Yeah, it's like... But in this one, they just show him stabbing it, and it's just supposed to, like, it's implied that the knife is close to her.
Well, I guess...
It never, like, really shows it, like, close to her. It just shows the knife going into the vent. But then it doesn't show her reaction. It just cuts to her, like, climbing up
screaming,
the vent.
yeah.
And then she gets into... the next level of the chute, and Loomis is there, and
she goes to like this room where
she goes upstairs into the attic
where Michael does his best Freddy impression.
It's like this weird dude.
He does his best Freddy impression by having like dead bodies and a weird like shrine, like, I guess,
altar or something.
But there's a massive child-sized
coffin on top of a tub.
On top of a tub.
Well, here's what I don't get, and I still
please.
It broke my fucking brain.
Please,
dude. Why? Tell me why in the fuck when she's running away, like Michael is like coming up the stairs, she like looks around and her big bright. I get she's 9, right? But the screenwriters are like, I got it. What we're gonna have her do is we're going to have her get in the open coffin while he's watching her get in this coffin.
Because they wanted this scene.
But it makes no goddamn sense.
Well, they had to have this scene.
It makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
Why would you, like...
Uncle.
You're not even trying to hide.
Uncle.
You're literally just climbing into an open coffin.
Uncle.
In plain view of the murderer that has killed multiple people at this point that... Now we're supposed to sympathize with?
Oh.
Because Michael, he reaches over and he's about to stab her. And she's like, Uncle.
And he breaks. And his brain breaks.
And he takes off his mask and I'm like, what are we doing?
And she's like, we're the same, and like says some stuff, and this is like, and you see a close up of his eye.
Well, she's crying, right? And then
Michael Myers.
A single Michael Myers tear comes out of his tear ducts.
And then he snaps back to reality. And puts his mask back on, and she runs away. And then Loomis captures him like he's fucking Dutch and Predator or something. Okay. And he captures him with a fucking trap. and beats Michael Myers up with a 2x4. And Loomis gets a fucking heart attack, but he magically comes back in 6 because this franchise is stupid.
I like how Loomis, like, this was supposed to be like, oh, like, both the crazy people, like, died fighting each other, but then he comes back in the 6th one. I think it's deeply fucking deep fried stupid bullshit that he has a heart attack on top of Michael.
Yeah.
And this
whole franchise is deep fried stupid bullshit. Because that
teardrop nuked my fucking brain.
No, I
have no words. I have like, what in the actual fuck was that?
So, fun fact.
What was the point?
Fun fact for you.
Oh, God.
Fun fact for you, Will. The first ever Halloween movie I watched was Halloween 4.
Oh, fuck.
On AMC, I'm pretty sure it was because, like, I'm guessing rights issues or whatever, but on AMC growing up, around Halloween, they would show, like, horror movies, right? Uh-huh. And from this franchise, they never ever showed the first one, but I do remember watching 4. And then one time I watched this, and even with my undeveloped, like, fucking idiot brain, I watched this,
You're just like this,
and I was like, "What the hell is this? What happened to this movie?" And I watched it again later on as an adult, and I was like, "Wow, this is garbage." And now I watched it tonight, and guess what? It's even worse. That scene, though,
like, that is like, I'm sorry, that is irredeemable.
That scene,
is, like, you can't take that back.
Can you imagine, like Jason in full fucking hockey mask? Crying.
I mean, we saw Jason turn back into a child in the last one. That was less embarrassing. Embarrassing than this.
Can you imagine Freddy Krueger crying?
Like, imagine
what are we doing?
Imagine sympathizing with, like, the biggest piece of shit demon monster slasher.
The one thing it reminded me of is deep cut, maybe, but if you read the book version of The Shining, there's a scene where Jack is, like, you know, he's, like, possessed or whatever, and he has, like, a brief moment of clarity, and he's like snaps out of his murderous rage, and he kind of, like, you sympathize with him, but that's a possession story.
Well, also, here's the difference. We've spent time with Jack up until this point, and he is not that person, right?
Well, it's a possession story.
Like, he is taken over by the hotel.
But Michael is
he's just evil incarnate.
Like, frame 1 of Halloween 1, he murders, like, the babysitter or whatever, and then the next scene, Loomis is like, this dude is evil. There's nothing there but evil.
He's evil incarnate. He's just, like, the shape. He's not, like, a person.
Why the fuck would you do this?
He's just ultimate evil. It's like if you fucking had, like, Pinhead, like, fucking crying. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what are we doing?
Like, why are we doing this? Like, what is the point?
I remember reading somewhere.
Like, how am I... My main question is, how the fuck do you want me to feel at that point? Because all
Laughter.
I feel is, like, deep embarrassment and, like, laughter.
Listen, as a big fan of Halloween 3, I felt nothing but deep amusement at that scene.
Yes.
Because instead of giving us our precious anthology, they just shit.
We got Michael Myers crying.
They shit all over the franchise, and they shit all over the fans, and they made Michael Myers cry. And then he
made the Alien 3 of
oh my God.
of the franchise.
And then after Loomis has a heart attack after beating him with a 2x4, they take Michael to prison.
Michael's in prison, right? And then we finally get the big,
oh my God,
quote unquote big payoff of the Man in Black.
We get an awkward slow-mo shot of the Man in Black, like, shooting a machine gun through smoke
and, like, a jail cell bar.
And then
it's just like a little pew pew gun, and it looks so bad.
And then the little girl walks through the jail, and everyone's dead.
Everyone gets killed off screen, like the rest of the
everyone's
movie.
Off screen, and she sees that Michael Myers' jail cell is like blasted open, and he's not in there. And there's like an ADR of her saying, "Oh no," and then end movie.
The amount of ADR in this movie is astronomical.
Yeah, the last 30 minutes was like watching a fucking like 70s martial arts movie. Yes. Jesus.
It's like watching one of those movies where they like had to do ADR because the audio got fucked up or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these are all like American actors. These are all like people who are just clearly saying.
Well, even the scene where Michael's doing his stupid disguise in the car with the girl, like so much of her lines are ADR'd, and the mouth just doesn't quite match, and every time you see it, you're just like, oop, like, I'm out of it. I'm out of the movie.
This movie is just, it's so, I know I keep saying it, but it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that you have this franchise. That's not even that great of a franchise if we're being completely honest. But you have this franchise that's known for like a slasher movie, right? Because of the first two. And it's known for doing that and doing it well. Like setting the standard for like slasher movies.
And you get
forward.
this.
And you get this. Like, it took 3 motherfuckers to write this shit.
It's embarrassing.
3 motherfuckers wrote that script where Michael Myers cries.
And where you get like a 10-minute long scene of these 3 idiots chasing kittens around a barn.
They're chasing kittens around a barn, and there's the fucking ADR sex scene with no music, which is just why?
Just random, like,
just why? Just
it's not even moaning noise. It's like humming, like just That's all you get.
It's so like every single,
like if you have whatever that thing is where you can't stand like mouth noises.
Yeah.
That scene has to be your fucking nightmare.
Well, every single scene in this movie is just like, it's just back to back to back to back, just embarrassing gobbledygook garbage. It's just fucking bullshit. The entire movie is just bullshit.
And the biggest issue is like, okay, fine. You wanna...
And my boy Loomis, they really fucked his
Look how they massacred my boy.
They fucking massacred Loomis.
Because the big thing is, like, okay, fine. You want to make a movie that, like, subverts literally every single thing you did in the last movie.
To an extreme degree.
Like, okay, fine. Let's say you're doing that. The problem with this movie is it's like they purposely went out of their way that every single subversion is the stupidest thing ever. And again, slasher movie, right? There's no nudity. The violence is really, really minimal. Like, it's really
I don't know how it got an R.
Because there's blood, I guess, but it's like, man, like, come on. Like, part 4, you have the guy who gets the freaking thumb through his skull. There's the guy at the very end who gets, like, half of his face ripped off. There's the guy who gets his skull crushed. Like, it's not like it doesn't stack up to, like, Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. But it's clearly, like, R-rated.
Yeah.
Like, I still remember those scenes. Give me a couple days. I will struggle. Someone asked me, name a death in...
I'm already forgetting some of them.
Someone's be like, name a death in Halloween 5, and I'll be like,
The one scene I will remember, because it's infamous, is that crying scene. And, like, everyone who knows. And
I will remember...
I don't think anyone's, like, fondly looked back and was like, remember when Michael Myers, like, cried?
I read somewhere a while ago that, I don't remember if it was a writer or the director or some other moron, was like, that scene, we put that scene in there because we thought it would be scary. And that's... I mean...
That kind of just exemplifies what we're working with here.
Like,
they thought that Michael Myers crying would be scary. They thought Michael Myers watching a little girl get into a coffin, saying "uncle," and then him crying was scary.
They thought that humanizing Mr. 3 movies of this dude is a literal black void of evil. They thought humanizing him would somehow make us more spooked.
But it's so unjustified and unearned.
Yeah, it's not earned.
It's not earned at all, because in all the other movies, he is not a human. He is just a fucking murderous demon.
He's evil.
He's pure evil. Fucking evil. There is no build up to him being like, oh, well, maybe he's redeemable, like. Also,
we didn't even talk about the mask in this.
Oh, God. Listen, it's because it's like the littlest nitpick out of the ocean of like dog shit. I know.
But man,
that this movie is. The ocean of dog shit that this movie is. You have to dig real deep into like being like, listen, you have the worst Michael Myers mask in the entire franchise, in my opinion, and you can't even fucking tuck it into the collar.
Yeah,
it's just
free
flowing over the fucking neck, and it looks awful. It looks like it's so like just mind-bogglingly stupid that, and it's like one of my littlest nitpicks with the entire movie.
It's one of the it's because
it just adds that extra like twitch of like, oh fuck, I hate that. Because
the movie starts and you see that mask and you're like, that's bad. But then, listen, an hour and a half later, there's the sins,
just keep piling up.
The strikes have built up so much that you're just like, oh right, I forgot that at one point I was innocent.
Well, it's just that one, like, it's like when you have, like, I don't know, like an ache, right? And then like something else starts aching.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh fuck, but it's not as bad, right? So you still have that big ache, but then you're dealing with that little tiny other pain, and you're just like, oh fuck, I forgot that was there. Fuck, god damn it, it's fucking stupid. Oh, fuck it, I hate this shit. It's everything in this movie pisses me off.
It's bad.
It is the worst in the franchise. I would rather watch the remakes, and I don't like those remakes.
Yeah.
I would rather watch those. Those are at least a little better than this.
No, I would easily say maybe my opinion will change one day. I highly doubt it, but this is the worst movie in this whole franchise.
And I mean,
might be my least favorite slasher movie I've ever seen.
Yeah,
hot take, maybe, but
we've watched a lot of fucking slasher movies on this movie.
But I just, because even like a low budget, no name slasher that I might end up not liking, at least I get like, okay, they had barely any money.
Well, it's also like they didn't have like a franchise backing it,
a studio,
right? Like a studio backed, like this is part of a franchise. This, like, they've already made a shitload of money at this point.
Yeah,
from Michael Myers, right? Like they've already made 2, they've already made 4. 3 was a flop, unfortunately, but like 1 is like regarded as one of the greatest horror movies ever made. So they have that backing, right? Like it was huge smash success, and they make this bullshit.
Yeah,
I think that's what irritates me the most, and that's why it's probably my least favorite slasher, is because there's so much potential with Michael Myers and what you could have done with this shit. And they take it to such low effort, low stakes, fucking just stupid, bottom of the barrel, garbage, hot ass bullshit that it doesn't fucking matter at all. You literally can skip this one and it does not matter at all. It does not change anything.
Yeah, you'd be better off skipping it.
You would. And that's sad, because if you want to marathon a franchise, you want to watch all of them. But I would honestly suggest skipping this one. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It is literally not worth it.
Yeah.
It is hot ass garbage. It is some fuck shit.
You know what? Yeah. I think that about says it all.
Yeah.
That's some fuck shit.
This is some serious fuck shit. Like I don't even know.
Shitty pretty?
I don't even. Do we even need to do
so
it?
What? It's Ed. It's ass.
If I could give it a 0, I would.
Yeah, I would.
Fucking,
I would.
I never want to fucking think about this movie ever again.
No, and I sincerely hope I never have to think about this stupid
it's
movie.
It's a fucking 1 out of 10. It's unwatchable, unforgivable, horrible editing, horrible ADR, horrible directing, horrible writing. I mean, the acting, they're doing the best they can. I can't really give them too bad of, but like. The camera work is ass. The cinematography is terrible. Just everything. Nothing works in this movie. Nothing. Yeah, it's just absolutely nothing.
A shameful experience.
In a studio-produced movie. At least in other bad studio-produced movies, you can be like, well, they got this one scene was kind of cool. Or, like, you know, the acting from this actor was really good, right? Or, like, you could kind of point to something that makes it a little worth it to watch. There is, I shit you not, nothing in this movie worth watching.
Nope.
It is irredeemable bullshit.
Yeah. This is ass.
Absolute fuck shit.
Absolute fuck shit.
And that's our review of Halloween 5. Hope you enjoyed it. Look out next time for the new theme song.
The new theme song.
Thank you again, Corpus Earthling. Thank you, everyone who supports the podcast. Thank you, Blackwater Media. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm blanking on your name. I apologize, but the one who took clips from our podcast and edited them, that was really cool.
Everyone
I watched those. Those are really
everyone
good.
who's gotten a request.
Yeah.
All you people.
Thank you all for commenting, for being a part of the community, for creating the way you do, and we just really appreciate all of you way more than this movie.
Oh God, yeah, please.
I have to give some praise because it's the only bright spot in this whole fucking review.
Yeah, we got to end with some positivity.
I got to end on a light note because we've been shitting on this movie for about an hour now.
Because we've been a little bit pissed off for the past 2+ hours.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you. Look out for more episodes. Hopefully next one is better. For they mostly come out at night. This has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we'll talk to you all later.
Bye. Fuck shit.
Uncle.
Martha. What'd you say, Uncle?